Brayton had a mystery box with a lock on it that he never opened in front of anyone. Whenever he needed to get into it, he would search the whole house to make sure no one was watching. But one day when Brayton was leaving for a wrestling tournament, Ethan got a clever idea. He grabbed Brayton's mystery box and decided to try to open it. The problem was, it was a lot harder to unlock than he had expected. He tried all of his dad's tools, but nothing worked.
I don't get it. How can a toy be this tough?
Then Ethan had another idea. He used AI to create a fake picture of the box being opened and sent it to Brayton.
Ethan, did you open up my secret box?
Yup, and I took what was inside, too.
Brayton quickly opened his mystery box in front of Ethan.
Wait a minute, it's still in here.
I tried to get it open, but I couldn't.
What?
But thanks to you, now I know what's inside, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Ugh.
Brayton asked Ethan to help him build a rocket launcher, but he really didn't know what he was doing.
Okay, hold this nail steady while I hammer it in.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Brayton?
Of course I do. I'm Brayton the Builder.
Brayton lifted his hammer high and swung it down as hard as he could. Brayton accidentally hit Ethan's wrist and he had to go to the hospital.
Thankfully, it's not broken. Just keep your splint on and it'll be okay. Ethan, you're back. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break your wrist.
Brayton, relax. It's
As long as your wrist is broken, I'm gonna do whatever you need.
Wow, this gives me an idea. Can you give me a glass of Prime?
A glass of Prime coming up.
Ethan started taking full advantage of Brayton. He made him do all his chores, feed him, and even do his homework. But one day, Brayton came home early from wrestling practice, and Ethan didn't hear him.
Brayton, it's not what it looks like.
It looks to me like your wrist isn't broken anymore.
Well, guess what? It was never broken, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Ethan is really into his remote control car. He always makes little adjustments, washes it every day, and even keeps it locked up in a safe so it won't get stolen. But there's just one thing he can't stand, playing with Brayton, who takes his police car way too seriously.
Pull over.
Get lost, Brayton.
That's Officer Brayton. Do you know why I pulled you over?
No, and I really don't care.
Hand over your license.
No.
Hand over your license. Oh my goodness, Ethan, just give him your damn license so he stops yapping.
Ethan was done with Officer Brayton's nonsense, so he decided to program 2 robots to guard his car.
Pull over.
Ethan's robots rolled up to Brayton's police car and smashed it.
Now your police car is broken. There's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Brayton and Ethan had blockers on their phones, so they couldn't download any inappropriate apps, and Ethan was really fed up.
All my friends are playing this new game, and I can't download it.
Why won't you just ask Dad to approve it?
Why don't you just ask Dad to approve it? Aren't you tired of asking for permission?
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
Mark my words, I'm gonna find out the screen time passcode.
While their dad took a nap, Ethan grabbed his own phone and held it up to his face to unlock it. Then he changed the screen time passcode to Brayton's birthday.
Ha, now I can download any app I want to.
I said, come back here, Morty. No, Rick. Ethan, how are you watching Rick and Morty?
On YouTube. I did it, Brayton. I changed the screen time passcode to your birthday.
My birthday? You're going to get in trouble when Dad finds out. When Dad finds out what? And you better tell the truth. That someone changed the screen time passcode? What? Who changed it? Matter of fact, what's the new screen time passcode? My birthday? You're grounded. Ethan, say something.
You heard him, Brayton. You're grounded, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Oh!
Brayton has a dog named Appa, and Appa is really smart. He can run upstairs, lie down when you tell him to, and even give handshakes. But even though he's a good dog, every day he goes into the muddy part of the yard, brings dirt inside, and that makes Brayton's dad mad.
Brayton, if you can't find a way to keep Appa from bringing dirt inside, then I'm gonna take him for a little ride. What kind of ride? A ride to a new family. No!
So Brayton went to the store, bought some supplies, and built a fence to keep Appa out of the dirt.
There, that should do it.
It's time to hit Brayton where it really hurts.
Ethan doesn't really like Appa, so he grabbed him, took him to the dirt, and then led him back into the house.
Brayton, didn't I tell you to do something about Appa and that dirt? Yes, sir, and I did, sir. Well, it didn't work. Appa, come on. I'm taking you for a ride. No!
Appa's going to a new family, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Appa, yip, yip.
Brayton's favorite snack is Takis. He eats them first thing in the morning, right after he brushes his teeth and even licks the spicy powder off his fingers. One day, he noticed he only had 1 bag left, so he came up with a plan to get more.
Brayton, what are you doing?
Making bags of Takis to sell.
Ugh.
What you mean, ugh? Have you even had one before?
Nope, and I never will.
Brayton was determined to change his mind. He tried to convince Ethan while he was playing video games, while he was watching TV, and even while he was looking for a snack.
Brayton, I'm never gonna eat them, so just leave me alone!
Fine. She's trying to help you out.
After Brayton walked away, Ethan realized the only snacks in the house were those Takis. He stared at the bag for a moment and then slowly took a bite.
Dang, these are good!
By the time Brayton came downstairs, all his mini bags of Takis were gone.
Ethan, you ate all those Takis?
Yep, you were right. They were so good, and now you have none to sell, little boy.
Well, guess what happens when you eat too many at once?
What?
You're gonna find out real soon, little boy.
Suddenly, Ethan's stomach started rumbling and he rushed to the bathroom.
Brayton!
Brayton just won a Rubik's Cube contest and got a cool prize.
Let me guess, your prize was another boring Rubik's Cube.
I wish they only gave me $1,000 and a free trip to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yup, and I can take anyone I want. And guess what?
What?
I'm not taking you, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Ethan felt jealous of Brayton's Rubik's Cube skills, so he decided to learn how to solve one himself.
Anything Brayton can do, I can do better.
But he quickly found out that it was way harder than it looked. Frustrated, he took off the stickers and put the colors back in order.
Oh, this gives me an idea. Hey, Brayton, let's make a bet.
I'm listening.
If I solve that Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds while spinning around, you gotta take me to Hawaii.
Okay, and if you can't, you have to admit that I'm bigger and stronger than you.
Deal. Ah, woo! I'm done.
What? How you do that so fast?
I'll tell you my secrets in Hawaii, little boy.
Brayton loves riding his bike. He's so skilled at it that he can ride with no hands, munch on snacks, and even wear Apple Vision Pros while zooming around.
Brayton, bring me back my damn Apple Vision Pros now!
But Ethan was getting pretty annoyed because Brayton always used his gym gloves.
Brayton, give me back my gloves!
No, they help me wheelie better. Room, room.
Oh, he wouldn't play like that? Okay, fine.
After Brayton got back home to drink some Prime, Ethan decided to loosen up his front tire.
Get ready, Brayton, because things are about to get spicy.
Ethan hid behind a tree and waited for Brayton to ride his bike again.
Brayton, give me back my gloves now, or you're gonna regret it.
No, they help me wheelie better. Room, room.
Brayton tried to get away while doing a wheelie, but when he landed, his front wheel came off and he crashed.
Yeah, that's what you get. Give me my gloves, little boy.
I was about to go to the ice cream factory when I remembered I forgot to charge my Tesla, so I decided to take my Rivian, but it needed charging too. I wanted to get there as fast as possible, so I had to figure out which car could charge faster. I drove my Tesla to the supercharger, took my electric scooter from the trunk, and rode back to get my Rivian. I brought it to the superchargers and plugged both cars in. Since their batteries were both low, it would take a while. So to pass the time, I went to the arcade. An hour later, I got a notification that both cars were almost charged. I went back and my Tesla finished charging first. I drove it home and hopped on my scooter to get my Rivian, but on the way there, my electric scooter ran out of battery. Comment what you think I should do next. I was playing Fortnite when my huge 85-inch TV suddenly stopped working. I really didn't want to spend a lot of money on a new one, so I looked online for ways to fix it. First, I tried to give the TV CPR. I warmed up my hands, yelled clear, and touched the TV, but nothing happened. Then I read about doing a remote control exorcism. I said, we call upon the spirits of all remotes past to help this TV find its way back to the light. But still, the TV wouldn't turn on. Next, I decided to try a sacrificial snack. I found every cable I could and placed them on top of the TV, hoping it would work like a magic spell. After watching the TV eat the cables, it still didn't turn on. Finally, I figured I should just pray for my TV. I got down on my knees and was ready to start praying when I noticed that the TV cable was unplugged. I plugged it back in and got electrocuted. I guess I had to give up my life for my TVs. Brayton always punched me in music class because no teacher ever stopped him. Well, until... Brayton, sit your butt down! Wow, now I see why his name is Mr. Falsetto.
You talking to me?
I sure am! I couldn't believe my eyes. A teacher was finally standing up to Brayton.
I run this school. Do you know who I am?
Brayton Smith. From reading your file, I see why people are scared of you.
Yeah, you should be too, with your little high voice.
Ooh. Brayton walked up to me and got ready to smack me in my face. Okay, Brayton, I'm ready. No! Brayton, I said sit your butt down. You're not gonna smack nobody on my watch, Brayton.
Who you think you talking to?
I'm talking to you. As long as I'm here, you're not gonna mess with Desmond or anybody else.
What? Ooh, Saved by the Bell. This ain't over.
After class, Mr. Falsetto wanted to talk to me. When are you gonna stand up to him? The only time I'm standing up to Brayton is to give him my lunch money. No, Desmond, you gotta stand up for yourself, and I'm gonna help you. So when I came to school, Brayton, the school bully, came up to me and said,
Do you know what today is?
A day for new friendship?
Friendship, that's cute. But no, it's a new day for me to beat you up.
I've learned that there's no escaping Brayton's punches, so I had no choice but to brace myself. Mr. Brayton, take a seat.
Ooh, Mr. Falsetto, I'm getting real tired of you. Just stay out my way.
Please, Mr. Falsetto, just listen to him. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm going to tell you one more time, Mr. Brayton. Sit down.
Oh, that's it. After I beat up Desmond, you're next.
Brayton turned towards me and cracked his knuckles when all of a sudden, I said sit down.
Oh!
Mr. Falsetto's singing hurt Brayton's ears so bad that he sat down.
Don't get too happy, Desmond, because I ain't done with you.
When school was over, I stayed behind to talk to Mr. Falsetto. So you want to learn how to do the falsetto scream? Yes, please. I can learn how to sing. Okay, I'll teach you. If you promise to never do that again. Jeez. You got yourself a deal. So when Brayton came home that day, he started searching the house for something.
Hey, Brayton, what are you doing?
Looking for my boxing gloves so I can train. I got a feeling that I'm about to beat some people up.
Ooh, can I train with you?
No, Brayton like training by himself. So how about you just get out of here?
What Brayton didn't know is that Ethan already had his gloves.
You want your gloves, Brayton? Okay, I'll give them back.
Ethan grabbed itching powder and poured them in both of Brayton's gloves.
You ready, Brayton? Because things are about to get itchy. Hey, yo, Brayton, I found your boxing gloves.
Perfect. Now Brayton can train.
While Brayton put on his boxing gloves, Ethan went out and grabbed the pool noodle.
Ethan, why do you have a pool noodle?
You're about to find out.
All of a sudden, Brayton's hands started itching. And Ethan started hitting Brayton with the pool noodle.
Ethan, stop!
What is it, Brayton?
Why are you hitting me and why do my hands itch?
Oh, I put itching powder in your gloves.
What? Why?
So I can hit you with the pool noodle while you scratch your hands?
Ooh.
Ha, and guess what?
What?
I'm bigger and I'm stronger, and there's nothing you can do about it, little boy.
Ah!
So Brayton and Ethan went over to their cousin Daryl's house.
Hey, yo, cousins, I need your help.
With what?
I need help proving that our grandpa can move.
Why do you want to expose our grandpa so bad?
Because he's a phony, and my mom makes me do everything for him. I'm gonna expose him.
huh?
So are you gonna help me or what?
Yeah, we'll help you.
Oh, so he's getting his older cousins to help him. I know what to do.
Ethan followed the grandpop into his bedroom to spy on him.
Got you. I got a plan and you're gonna help me.
What happens if I don't?
I'm gonna tell your dad about this candy you stole.
What? That's not my candy?
Ha, but who do you think he's gonna believe?
Fine. What do you want me to do?
So what's grandpa doing?
He's in there doing pull-ups.
Just like I thought. So now all we gotta do is catch him on camera.
Let me do it.
Okay, sure. But we're coming right in afterwards because I wanna see the look on his face.
599, 600.
You're busted, Grandpa. I finally got you.
Ha, that's what you think. Ethan here is on my side and he didn't record nothing.
He made me.
Oh, this isn't over, Grandpa. One day I'm gonna show everybody that you can move.
Ha ha ha.